Hey everyone, it's Ethan back with Peace, Love, and Ethan, the podcast that has kind of become non existent because I've not been uploading this podcast for a while now. It's been a month at least. I don't even remember, to be honest. But I needed to break away from it because, to be honest, I wasn't inspired with it. I think I started it too early in my channel. I mean, even now, I don't even know if I'm going to have a schedule for it. I'm kind of just going to upload it for now because it was starting to feel forced and I didn't want to do stuff that's like forced to me. So I kind of decided to stop it. I don't know. I should have made a better announcement for it, but it is what it is. So I just felt inspired to do an episode tonight because I'm just in the mood tonight to like talk to you guys because a lot of shit's gone down since the last podcast. So I think the last podcast episode I did, I was talking about like my like tarot story or something like that. I remember I wasn't happy with it because I was kind of in a weird mood that night. I remember I have terrible memory. Oops. I have terrible memories, so I don't particularly remember I was in a bad mood. But I was in a bad mood, so that's why I don't know. I just didn't like it. But anyway, I'm just gonna talk about random stuff. This podcast, I'm gonna light some sage right now because I actually read out my first in real life tarot thing. I read it at a party today, so I still haven't cleared my energy. So I need to clear my energy because if you read a ton of people, you're gonna feel the energy. Even if everyone's energy is like amazing, you're gonna feel the energy and feel drained. So let me light some sage. Currently lighting some right now. And yeah, let's get into the podcast. So happy Scorpio season, everyone. Ugh, Scorpio season's been a mess so far. Like for me, Scorpio season's been really up and down. Like one day I can feel really good, and the next day I can feel really shitty, and vice versa. Like, or even in one day I can feel like a roller coaster of emotions. Like one day it's like, one part of the day it's like, oh my god, today's a great day. Like my business is going super well, my friendship, blah 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 blah. But then something happens, and then it's just like, oh my god, like this day sucks, like super pessimistic type of vibes. Almost like the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a Scorpio card, so that actually makes sense. So and it's Mercury retrograde now, and it actually makes sense because something happened today that was super Mercury retrograde esque. I'm not gonna say what because I don't want to get into it. It's kind of personal, but it's funny because I was thinking about it after it happened, like an hour after it happened, like when I kind of like got over it because I'm a Sag moon, so I get over shit really quick. Like, give me like an hour, I'll be fine. So anyway, I was like thinking about after. I'm like, oh, this is totally Mercury retrograde esque. So yeah, I kind of feel Mercury retrograde. It's not as bad as the last one. Usually the ones when that happen in summer are really bad for me. I don't know why, but those ones are worse for me. I mean, they're not good ever, but it's better now than it was the one in summer because that's when I was trying to get my business off the ground, like really launch everything, and it was just a mess. So probably a bad time. I mean, I did launch my business after it went out of the shadow period, so technically I did do it right. I was working on a ton of stuff during it though, so it was kind of like a lot. I'm gonna light more sage. So let me know in the comments if you guys have been feeling Mercury retrograde like as I have. Usually I feel the after periods or before periods more. I did feel Mercury retrograde for like 2 weeks before it started, so that's interesting. This isn't light in, sorry. The sage is like not working for me. So, also, yeah, I feel bad for kind of just stopping the podcast out of the blue, but not a lot of people are watching it anyway. I don't do stuff just because people watch or whatever. I do it because I want to, but I wasn't in the space where I always wanted to do a podcast like forever, but like I just wasn't in the space then. I was working on other content and going through my own personal stuff and like personal healing, specifically Scorpio season. I just been like going through it. Like I think everyone has those. It's not just me. So like I just don't want to make a schedule of stuff right now. I did start a new series though, so I kind of went against my own advice on that, but it is what it is. But I did start a new series called Therapy Thursdays. So once I do start doing a podcast schedule again, I don't know when I'm gonna upload the podcast. Like I'm thinking Sundays. I mean, I'm gonna upload this one Sunday because it's Sunday right now. It's 12:01 a.m. right now. It's actually gonna be the time change, so I have an extra hour today. So I have to figure out a new schedule because I don't want to upload both on the same day and oversaturate my channel. So I have to figure that out. But I have a lot of other new series I'm working on right now. I'm kind of holding off doing it. I was gonna actually start it, but I feel like if you guys have been watching my Instagram story, you kind of get a hint what it is. It's gonna be different from anything I've ever done before on this channel specifically. I'm looking to incorporate more comedy to my channel. My channel, I am myself on my channel, but like I don't showcase all parts of myself because I'm kind of shy actually, which is surprising to a lot of people, but I am actually shy. So I want to showcase different parts of myself, like my act in past, even though I'm a terrible actor. I still like to do it for fun. It's gonna be a joke, but I'm intending to provide guidance too. Like, I want to mix my comedic side, even though I don't think I'm not funny. I don't know, but my comedic side, my fun side, and my tarot side, I want to mix them more. I'm still gonna do like regular pick a card readings on Moist Mondays or whatever, but I don't know. I just want to show. I want to showcase myself more. I feel like I've been feeling called. Like other people's readings told me I need to showcase myself more. I'm not like being fake. Like I haven't been fake. I'm just saying I haven't showcased all of myself yet. I mean, my channel's still new. I'm still unwinding content and stuff and unwinding myself. I bet my content will be way more like in-depth personal by this time next year. It's all a process. Oops, what is happening? Sorry, I don't know what just happened. I'm on my computer recording this podcast, so I apologize. But anyway, so yeah, I'm like working on new content stuff and I'm really excited for it, to be honest. Like I'm very passionate about this type of content. I've made comedy videos on YouTube for like the past like 10 years, I think. I started in 2009, my first channel, and I used to do comedy shit on my old channel. But the thing in the past, I was like 9 back then, so like I would just copy other people's YouTube videos. Like I would like, this is literally what I do. I literally take bits I think I talked about this in another podcast. I took bits from like Shane Dawson, from Fred. I don't know, I was like 9, so I'm not like that anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I just really want to showcase more of myself. I did read at my first tarot party today, or not tarot party, barn party, but I got paid to read at this party, so it kind of got me more comfortable, to be honest, because I'm actually hella nervous even to record videos, go live. Like I just have terrible anxiety. A lot of you guys know that if you like follow me, if had followed me for a long time, you just know that about me. So it's not something I hold back from the world, but it kind of gave me more confidence. I actually thought I was gonna be way more nervous, but I was kind of just naturally like fine doing the reads. Like before I got there, I was nervous, but when I got there, I was like, okay, it's fine. But so that kind of inspired me. That kind of gave me a confidence boost today, to be honest. And I had something else kind of shitty happen today, so it's kind of funny. I had like I had a good thing happen today and a bad thing regarding my business. So like, I'm just trying to change my perspective on things and see the positive over the negative. Like, fuck the negative. Like, we all learn from every negative experience in our life. Like my friend Anne, she's a reader. You should check her out. I'll link her stuff below. It's either a blessing or a lesson. So I'm just taking it as a blessing, or I'm just looking at the lesson and I learned the lesson. It is what it is. So yeah, you just can't let negative shit hold you down. Like that's something I'm learning, and it's a process too. Like changing your perspective and stuff. Like I'm still working on it. I have a lot of work to do. Scorpio season is really testing me too, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, today was pretty good for the most part. I'm only looking at the positive parts, and I'm not talking about the negative parts. Like not even worth it. It's peace, love, and Ethan, not drama, love, and or drama, hate, and Ethan. I don't know. I'm trying to like think of the opposite name. So anyway, yeah. But I'm excited. I'm working on a lot of new content. It's gonna be a different timing, like I said, but I think you guys will really like it. And some people might not like it. I might not be for everyone, which is okay. Like I know there's some people that don't like my reading styles. They don't like my website. They don't like my pricing. And I get my website isn't perfect, or I'm not the perfect reader. No one is. So I'm just not for everyone, and I've kind of accepted that. And I do like to hear critique, but there's a difference between critique and like just like rudeness, and I kind of know the difference. Like I can take critique, but like I just don't deal with rudeness. And I'm a Leo, so people are probably surprised that I can take critique, but I can. But sometimes people are just haters. I don't know. It's just like a thing. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. But yeah, I'm so excited for like what's coming up with my business. I'm finally coming off hermit mode. I've been in like a hermit mode type of vibe for like 2 years now. Going through my spiritual evolution, my tarot evolution. I started tarot 2 years in January, so it's coming up on my 2 year anniversary. But I kind of started going through my awakening before then, so it's been 2 years now, which 2 years goes by quick. Like I can't believe 2019's almost over already. I kind of want to do a yearly like recap, like podcasting, but honestly, nothing like that. Like it's been kind of a down year for me. I've been pretty like on my own this year, so it's all about it would be all about my business. Like I don't know, other parts of my life just didn't go my way this year, but I know next year is going to be a great year. I'm trying to manifest it, so we're going to put that intention out. I hope everyone else has a great year too. I feel like we all will. 2020 is going to be a good year. I feel it. I knew 2019 was going to be a preparation year for me, so I kind of knew this wasn't going to be the worst. It's not the worst year ever, but it's not like the most amazing year ever. And just because I don't accomplish something doesn't mean I can't. I'm 19 and I'm an old soul, so I feel like I'm like 30 to like 40 a lot of the time. So I'm like always like, oh my God, I need to do this and this and this. And I have to like remember like in the physical realm, I'm 19, so I gotta like chill my boots. Like I remember I got a reading like a year ago or something by this random person, and her spirit guides call me grandpa, which is kind of funny. Like that's kind of true. I'm a Capricorn rising, so it kind of makes sense. So yeah. So what else do I want to talk about? This was a very off the cuff thing. I just decided to do this last minute, so I did not even plan it out. I didn't think over it. Um, Let me think of some topics. What's been going on? Yeah, I've been going for like a personal type of like healing thing the last like week or so. Well, specifically in last month, I've been really triggered last week on and off. This week's been a lot better than last week, like the week before, because I didn't upload the Moist Monday video last week because I was going through something, and I usually never cancel videos like Moist Monday videos. Like sometimes I'm a Sag Moon. I can be kind of like I can cancel last minute sometimes, but there's always a reason. I don't just do it randomly. And I hate when I cancel like videos and stuff, but sometimes I need to for my own mental health and sanity because being a spiritual worker, you need to be in like a good headspace to do it because you can't be inflicting your energy on other people's readings because then you're not reading people accurately. Um, so I canceled my Most Monday video, but I remember I don't even know what I was going through, which is kind of weird. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I was going through some type of past life thing. Like, I swear to God, like, that sounds fucking crazy. And if you don't believe in this type of stuff, I probably sound fucking nutty, which I get it. Um, but I was just crying randomly. Like, I don't even know about what. It was just random shit. And, like, to be honest, I just think it was, like, past life trauma. I was, that's my interpretation of it. I could be completely wrong. I'm not saying I'm right, but, like, I was just crying over random stuff for, like, hours at a time. Like, I'm just, like, this isn't me because I'm a Sagittarius, so I, like, never cry. Like, it's rare for me. Like, I hate crying alone. Like I would never cry in front of someone else, but I hate crying alone already. So like I'm just like I don't know what's going on, but okay, I'm gonna go with it. But this week's been better. I was kind of expecting a bad week to be honest after the last week and it being Scorpio season, Mercury retrograde. I think it was the new moon also in Scorpio that really fucked me up for some reason. I don't know why it did, but I don't know. I mean, I'm taking it as a lesson. I don't know what it was exactly. I'd have to look more into it, but I'm definitely grown as a person. I feel like really lately I've been growing like my like skin like thicker skin. I feel like I'm going through a lot of lessons where I have to grow a thicker skin. Because when you're in the business world in general, you have to have a thick skin to be honest. Because there's people that do shitty stuff, and I'm not gonna get into it, even though I really love to get into it to be honest. But I'm talking about every industry. Like there's bad people in every industry, and people are surprised about that with the tarot community. But there's of course there's people like that. Like it's every business. Like there's bad people in every business. Like the culinary business, I bet there's some shady ass fucking cooks or something, or some shady ass entertainment people or whatever, or shady ass tarot readers. There's shady ass people in every fucking industry. So I don't know, but I'm growing a thicker skin. I feel like I don't know. I'm a Leo, so I'm sensitive. Like I feel like Leos are sensitive. I don't know. Like people think we're super confident, but we're also sensitive. I guess it's like we're multifaceted or whatever. So like of course like you're not just one thing. Like we're multidimensional, multifaceted. So yeah. But I don't know, like I said, that's why I've been trying not to make a schedule lately because like some days I'm just like on top of the world, the next day I'm just like on the bottom of the fucking cliff. I don't fucking know. That's not really morbid. I'm just like trying to summarize like my day. Like one day I can be like super in a great mood and the other day I'm just in a terrible mood. So yeah, I'm hoping by January I kind of go through the healing process. I know January is like I just intuitively feel it's gonna be a great month for me, so I'm kind of just looking forward to that. I really like Capricorn season. I don't know why. Like my work ethic is really good during Capricorn season. I do like December, so like Sagittarius season too, but it's kind of like a lot of pressure and a lot of like holiday excitement. I don't even. It's not as much excitement anymore as when I was younger, but like it's just kind of stress. Like I like it, I like decorating, but it's kind of stressful to be honest. Um, it's crazy that it's already like fucking November though. I think I said that before, but it's like snowing already in Wisconsin. It's already cold. Like at that barn party today, it was outside and it was freezing. Like my legs or my feet were like frozen. Like I think I have a frostbite or some shit. So it was crazy, but it was so worth it. Like it was really fun to read for people, help people out. And I was reading for people that are not necessarily used to tarot. Some people had some knowledge on it, but I'm usually used to reading for people that like have experience with tarot for the most part, because usually people on YouTube and stuff that get readings from me are like people that are experienced in this community already and found me through recommendations from other people or suggestions on their YouTube. So it's harder for me sometimes to explain like some I explain really like I really go into healing and stuff, like spiritual healing, like spiritual baths and stuff, and some people that aren't as experienced with tarot don't get it as much. I have to explain it, which people are open to it, which is cool. Like I get everyone has different beliefs and stuff. Like I'm okay with that because I have followers that come from different backgrounds, religions, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. As long as you're respectful and not rude when I give you your reading, I don't really care, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I just like am open to really like helping people. Like with my readings, like my personal readings specifically, I really like, even actually with my sexual readings, like the ones I do on YouTube, which some people don't like them. My sexual pick a card readings. I really do intend to help heal though. That's my intention with it. I'm not like just trying to make some like freaky video to get like views or something. I do a lot of these videos do help heal a lot of people. Like I've seen the comments on some of them, like, and a lot of people resonate with them. And it's not just like about like, usually it gets a way deep. Like this one reading I did, I forgot which one, but this one card I was so triggered for some reason, and it made sense because the cards were like super deep. So we really got into it, and my readings try to promote healing. And sometimes people aren't like knowledgeable on spirituality, but sometimes your reading is supposed to help them get attuned to it. So I have to keep that in mind sometimes. Like sometimes I feel like I'm bad at explaining like spirituality, or I feel awkward, but I'm still a newer reader, so it probably makes sense. But it was a really good experience today, like getting to read for people that aren't traditionally like people that would get tarot reading all the time. I mean, not all my clients even regularly are like super. I have clients from many different backgrounds, like some that are super spiritual, some that are just like into it, but like not like the biggest people, like spiritual people ever. It doesn't really matter. If you want to get a read, get a read. As long as you look at my policy, like privacy policy, as long as you're over 18, you can get a read, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, so that was really cool. I got to read today. I know I keep repeating that, but I'm really happy because I was really nervous about it. Because like honestly, I get like sick even leaving the house. Like my anxiety is that bad, so I was surprised. Like I could like get through it, but I did better than I expected. Um, I felt good. It was a really fun time. It was like, because I've never really had a real job. Like this is my job, and it doesn't feel like a real job. It's like such a passion, and like it's an online business. So it was kind of like I felt like working like a real job. This is a real job. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like it felt crazy. Like I felt like I was like going to work, like, which is kind of crazy. It's really cool that I like love it, obviously, but it was like really fun, and I had like a really good time with it. Um, so yeah, that's kind of been what's going on lately. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to talk about before I end this episode. And it's kind of a short episode, I feel like, but it's kind of just getting back into it. And I just wanted to film a little bit. So this is something I want to talk about. So I want to connect more to you guys. Like that's been kind of one of my goals recently, is try to connect to you guys more. But sometimes I feel like I can be kind of distant, and it's not something I like try to do. I just feel like um I can, I don't know, I'm just kind of a shy person, to be honest. Like I'm a loner too, so it's like hard for me to like sometimes like connect to you guys. Like I like having conversations with you guys and everything like that. It just sometimes I'm just like not naturally like good at it. I don't know. Like I'm trying my best. I used to actually be way more sociable back in the day, but now I'm kind of just like a fucking hermit. So I'm trying, that's my main goal. That's what I want to talk about when I was thinking about this episode in the shower. Like I want to talk about really interacting more. Like that's what I'm trying to do, more Instagram lives again. I want to do YouTube lives eventually, but I'm not right now, soon though. But I've been trying to do more Instagram lives. I've been trying to do a lot of free readings for people that can't afford to read or just don't want to spend money on reads. I'm cool with doing free reads. Um, but yeah, I'm really trying to like get to know you guys. That's kind of my goal for like the beginning of 2022, get more connected. And it's kind of hard because like I said, I've been kind of up and down, like some days good days, some days bad days. So I don't like planning stuff. I kind of just like doing stuff off the cuff, but I know I need to plan stuff better. But once I go through more of a healing process, then I'll be able to like really start planning stuff and stick into it and all that type of stuff. But I love doing Instagram lives. I am hella nervous on them. If you watch my Instagram lives, you probably know that I'm like really nervous still. It's funny, I was actually less nervous doing in real life reads and more nervous doing like Instagram live reads, which is kind of crazy. Um, so yeah, do I have anything else? And if you guys have any reading ideas you want me to do, you can comment below on any of my videos. You can comment below on this video, another video. I'm open to all suggestions right now. And if you do leave a suggestion about a video, I'll make sure to give you credit. Because I know someone suggested a certain Moist Monday video, and I gave them credit for that. Like, I don't remember which one specifically, but someone gave me a title or like what they want me to do, so I did it. I'm not going to get to everyone's suggestions, but sometimes I don't feel guided to do certain suggestions, or I just don't have time to get to all of them, or I feel like I need to do a different one. So sometimes sometimes it takes me months to get to them. Like, so just be patient. Sometimes I just don't get to them because they're just not right. Like, sometimes my guides literally block me from doing certain readings. Like, one time I was trying to do this celebrity reading like 2 months ago, and my guides literally just blocked me from doing it. Like, they didn't want me to do it. I don't know. I know why, but I'm not gonna explain why. But and it was a highly requested video too, so it was interesting. Like, they're like, no, hell no, you're not doing this video. So it's kind of funny, but sometimes my guides just don't want me to do it, or maybe if it's a celebrity read, it could be their guides, but I think it was my guides. Like, intuitively, I just think it's my guides. So that was the fourth episode of Peace, Love, and Ethan, the podcast. I hope you guys still are interested in this podcast. Let me know if you have any ideas. If you want to be a guest, just hit me up. I think I used to have a guest form. It might still be on my website under peaceloveandethan.com. That'll be linked below, so I guess you could fill that out. I probably need to update it, though. It's kind of a mess. I'm kind of a mess, but I'm trying to get more organized. Like, fingers crossed that I can. But I love you guys. If you want to read it, go check out ethanstarot.com. I'm trying to organize my site better so it'll be easier. Also, I do offer tarot classes now, so make sure to get a tarot class from me. I've only done one tarot class so far. Like, oh, I do one-on-one ones, by the way. Eventually, once I get more people, I'll try to do like a whole workshop one. But right now they're one-on-one, and I do have a review for my one-on-one one somewhere under my review page on my website. But make sure to check out my social media, follow my Instagram. I'm trying to connect more to you guys. And I'll follow you back if you follow me. And yeah, let's chat. And yeah, so make sure to stay tuned. I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening to my random ass podcast episode. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace, love, and light. And have a great day, everyone. Blessings and bye.